The headlines. Reports from California say police have found the body of the main suspect in Saturday's mass shooting after they broke into a van. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department releases the first images of the suspect in the Monterey Park shooting, which left 10 people dead and a further 10 injured.
This community had been celebrating the Lunar New Year, full of hope and optimism for the future. But like so many other American cities before them, they're now mourning the dead from a horrific act of violence.
We'll have the latest on the investigation. Also on the program, we meet the Ukrainians returning to dangerous circumstances in towns close to the front line despite heavy fighting nearby.
Horrors of the last few months have brought this town closer together. Before the war, there were some people here and elsewhere who genuinely supported Russia. That's not really the case anymore.
Women's rights marches take place across the U.S., marking the 50th anniversary of the Roe v. Wade case, which was overturned last year. A feast fit for a Lunar New Year celebration. We look at some of the traditional food as more than 1 billion people around the world take part in festivities. And no wipeout here. It looks like a French surfer has set a new record in California for the biggest wave ever surfed by a woman. And police in Somalia say an Islamist militant attack on the mayor's office in the capital, Mogadishu, has left at least 6 civilians dead. A police spokesman said 5 Al-Shabaab gunmen were also killed during an exchange of fire with the security forces. The attack started when a suicide bomber targeted the building before the jihadist gunmen stormed in. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has sacked a senior minister after Supreme Court ruling ordering his removal. Aryeh Deri is the leader of the ultra-Orthodox Shas party, had taken charge of health and internal affairs despite a conviction last year for tax evasion and an earlier one for bribery. Thousands of people have protested on the streets of Brussels against the jailing in Iran of a Belgian aid worker. Oliver van der Kasteel was sentenced last month to 40 years in prison on spying and other charges. The Belgian government has dismissed the charges as fake, saying his alleged crimes had been fabricated.
A public memorial takes place for the singer Marie Presley at her father's Graceland mansion in Tennessee, 10 days after her death at the age of 54.